Welcome family and friends to my Wednesday pick-me-up in La Gigi's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make my salsa casera that will pair up perfectly with this Sunday's recipe. Let's get started. This yummy salsa is cilantro, and this is a whole bunch of cilantro. Okay, this is what I use, and you're only going to use 4 of your chili pods, your Chile Arbol this time, only 4, okay, because it's not going to be that hot this time around. And then I use 6 of your tomatillos. This is what they look like, okay, so you have to peel this off. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. 2 of your Roma tomatoes, and as you can see, these are pretty large. 4 garlic cloves, and only half of an onion. Okay, this is a brown onion. Okay, and you may need this is just half a cup of water, and then of course you're going to need a little bit of oil, and a tiny bit, and I'll let you know how much in just a minute, and salt and pepper. We are going to start with roasting the 4 chili pods. And for that, all you need is a small saucepan, like this. And we're gonna go ahead and start that. And that's what you're gonna need your oil for. And I'm only putting like a teaspoon, that's it. That's all you need, because all you need to do is get this hot enough with a little bit of oil so that these don't burn. Because it does smoke up if you don't have oil in the pan. And you want to remove the little stem. And just place them there. And then just give it a minute. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to cut this up. You're going to remove this part of the cilantro, and that's trash. And then you're just going to kind of dice it up. Okay, it doesn't have to be super small because we're going to blend it up a little bit. Okay, and then the tomatoes, the same. We're just going to remove the end, that's trash, and then just kind of cut it in 4s. All right, and then your onion, you want to make sure that you clean it. Okay, you kind of remove the skin, and then you just put it through your running water just to kind of finish cleaning that up. Okay, the tomatillos, it's really easy. Basically, you just peel them off, and again, these you want to rinse also when you rinse your onion. These are a little sticky when you take them off, when you take the skin off, and that's totally normal. That's why you need to wash them. All right, and then last is your garlic. You want to remove the skin off your garlic. This is a little bit tricky. You can also use the store-bought minced garlic that I mentioned before. So you would probably need a tablespoon, a full tablespoon of garlic if you use minced garlic in a jar. And that's okay. Oh, came right off. All right, there you go. All right, now I'm gonna go back to my chiles that I have over here. As you can see, they're starting to sizzle a tiny bit, and they're starting to brown already. And that's exactly, see, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want it to do. Okay, and you wanna have a door open or a window or the fan for sure, a stovetop fan. And then just let it finish up a little bit, and then we're gonna come back here and grab this size pot. Okay, you want it to have a lid because this is where all of this is gonna go. And this is where you put your half cup of water. And then this is where you're gonna put your chiles, your tomatillos, your half onion, and your tomatoes. So this all has to sit in here. Oop, the cilantro came in here, but we don't need to put that in there yet. Okay, and your garlic cloves. So basically that is what needs to be in here. And you can put a little bit of pepper because this is gonna cook, like kind of cook in here. And that's why it is important to put some water so that it doesn't burn. And some salt. Oops, I didn't know I had grind some up already, okay? And this is to your liking. So just a couple of, a little bit of salt and pepper to your liking. And then you can always add a little more later when you taste it. So this, we're gonna cover it. And this is gonna come to a little bit of a boil and it's gonna start to cook and you're gonna see that. So now the chiles are done. I'm gonna turn this off and we're just gonna set them to the side. Okay, so here we are with the tomatoes, the onions, the garlic, and the tomatillos, okay, and the salt and pepper. This is what it should look like. It's all nice and mushy and cooked. Ooh, look at that, it's juicy. Okay, so all of this is gonna go into your blender. And let's not forget about the 4 chili pods. Okay, that goes in your blender as well. So I'm gonna just put that in there. Okay, and this one might be a little tricky, so I'm just going to remove this so I don't get burnt. And then we just go ahead and put this in here. And you want all that juice. Look at that. Mmm. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, every last drop. And your fresh cilantro goes in here. Okay. And I always just put a little bit more salt and pepper. Okay, that's just me. And I'll have the measurements for you. Okay, and now we bring all of this together. See, it has a little bit of juice there. That's what you want. And this is what your finished product should be. If you have a couple of chips and you want to taste it, that's fine. But remember, this is going to pair up perfect with my this Sunday's recipe. So make sure you make it before you see my video on Sunday, because get ready. And you might want to watch it as soon as it comes out, because you might want to just run to your grocery store and get everything and make it that Sunday for your family's dinner. Okay? And don't forget to subscribe, and please leave comments. Any questions, any suggestions are greatly appreciated. Thank you and enjoy.